There is something else seeing someone who knows what they're doing and dribbling with another like that.
How many ankles do you think you've taken this year? Hundreds? Thousands?
A lot, especially with the ankle breaker takeover.
When I'm out here playing, I feel like a lot of players use like PG. I do see Duncan a lot. What are some of the cards you see the community running with when you're out here playing?
A lot of Tim Duncan. I think he's one of the best level 40 rewards just because he had on every 6, 6'11". A lot of people run Beasley, Gary Payton, those cards with the fast shot.
The Raptors coming down the tunnel prior to the game. They're prepared to give their rabid fan base a night to remember. Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And now the opening lineup for New York. We've got OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Hart in at the 4 spot. And for Toronto, Brandon Ingram out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Dick, and it's Shed in at the 1. Approaching the midway point of the season now, Grant, how much do players want to be named an all-star?
You know, B.A., I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes that weekend off is a nice reset button.
And it's the Knicks to start out. Barnes against Hart. Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Like to see Hart looking to set up his guys in the pick and roll and be that playmaker.
Here's Shed. Inside. Outside for Ingram. Shoots over Anunoby. Second shot opportunity. And the layup good by Barnes.
That's relentless energy from Scotty Barnes just all over the offensive glass.
And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Driving to the basket, up and in on the layup.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Barnes. Back to Ingram. He can't get it to go. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. To the middle. It's hauled in by the Raptors. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
They'll be seeing plenty of each other this year. 4 total meetings between them.
Now here's Barnes. 23 points his last outing. Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Here's Barnes driving in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Now here's Brunson. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game. And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end.
It's stolen by Hart. And now the Knicks on the break. On up the court. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, "You'll have to ask my guys that." Jalen is a really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Inside, Hart. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges. In reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together, they hope to replicate that success at this level. And now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move. Shams, appreciate the report. Free throw good, Hart. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Barnes. Count it. Barnes has got 6. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
And Toronto has possession. After the basket by New York. Here's Barnes. That one falls. Give him 8 points now.
I like to see the handles from Scotty coming along there. Much improved since his rookie year.
Ingram against Anunoby. Left side Hart. It's stolen by Barnes. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Now Bridges. He's scoreless. Towns outside. Outside Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And Toronto calls time here. After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brent.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
As this season starts to unfold, the rookies who have come out of the gates fast. Some first-year guys proving they belong in the NBA. You look at Gasol, getting his feet wet early in the year, just outside that top 5. He's a rookie to track the rest of the way.
So far, his rookie season has been off to a strong start. Things are going pretty smoothly.
Well, both the team has a pace and the player has a pace in terms of their development. Some guys start really fast, some slow. I think he's in a nice, steady rhythm right now.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
They made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
Pass to Gasol. Here's Shed. Brunson defending. And it's Shed missing. New York leading by 6. From 15 feet away, Gasol grabs the board.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Dick with a miss.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
The Raptors have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Ingram against Anunoby. Now here's Ingram. Defense is right there.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Here's Shed. No points yet. Dick with it. Pass to Gasol. Beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Brunson. Soft touch off the glass. Brunson's got 10.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Anunoby against Ingram. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Greg.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive, too.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Ingram. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Both free throws good from Ingram. Looking at the Raptors, Brent, things have not gone too smoothly since their 2019 championship.
Well, it felt like that championship roster was built just for that year, though, BA. There wasn't a lot of, progression that was going to come from that. They went in, they got Kawhi, they won the championship, and now it's all about rebuilding their franchise in the style that they want to do it. They have one guy that they believe in Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett on the trade, and slowly and surely they're going to start to put these pieces around to become a contender again.
With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, BA, the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
Abaji's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Here's Barrett. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Barrett. Here's Pirtle. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Robinson. Outside Brunson. And here's Robinson. Back to Brunson. Pirtle grabs a miss. Raptors trail by 7. Lets it go from 11. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, that's a good confidence builder right there as RJ finds some room from the mid-range to knock it down.
And here's Achua. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Clock at 6. Right side, Anunoby fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Outside Achua. Hey, expanding his range. Toronto grabs the miss. Barrett into the lane. Here's Mobo. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. It's a 5-point game to the paint. Here's Robinson, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Outside Barrett. Ooh, poked away. Here's McBride. Off with the layup.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Pass to Mobo. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. New York leading by 5. Achua with it. Now Robinson, covered by Pirtle. Here's Shed. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the bucket is good.
That's as sweet as you're going to get it. Fluid motion, great lift, rolls right off the fingertips.
Pass to Robinson. Now here's McBride. 6 to shoot. Robinson. Great positioning on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 5.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Here's Mobo. Achua defending. Fires it from 18. Mobo can't hit.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And it's Brunson missing. Toronto shooting a 45% clip from the floor. Abaji. Another shot. And the layup falls.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 10. Down low. The fadeaway. And it's Achua. That time on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight.
Great finish by Achua. He doesn't mind having to fight through the contact.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
He misses the free throw.
You look at R.J. Barrett on TV, you don't realize the guy is 6'6", 214. He's got that size along with the shooting ability and a nice overall game.
Payne's checked in for Brunson. And he sinks the second. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Payne. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Pass to Abaji. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now Payne. He picked up 15 in their last win against Detroit. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
The 3, Barrett. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's New York finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. Back to Payne. Pass to Towns. Collects the 2 points near the hoop. Towns has got a
nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Mavericks played an important role for them. He tallied 10 points, and he was dialed in from long distance. But remember, he also was great on the stripe. He showed just how reliable he can be when his role on the floor is expanded. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, Allie, he was playing with excellent intensity out there, getting what he wanted.
Agreed. He's coming into this one with some great momentum.
No reason to settle. Just keep it.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.